Today we are studying the characteristics of a real lady. A real lady, a noble woman. It is not always what we think. We think that a lady or a noble woman is a woman who has a title. Not necessarily. You might not have the title, but you might have the characteristics. So let's go into it. A real lady is all about your attitude. It is not about what you wear. It is not about a title. It is about your attitude. It is about your character. Who are you? It is about your identity. In a former video, I told you about identifying yourself as a person of a high rank, a princess, a person who belongs to a father. It is so important. It is very important because if you go in life seeing yourself as an orphan, seeing yourself as somebody who do not have a place, a position, a safe environment, it's going to be difficult. You don't have to have it all, but you need that sense of belonging, and you also need that ability to see yourself as a person of high ranking, as a person who is elevated. It's all in your attitude. You are not taking that from anybody, and I want to insist on the fact that nobody has the right to put you down when you want to see yourself as that. Why? Because this is how God sees you. God doesn't see you as an orphan. He doesn't see you as a person who is deprived of everything. No, not at all. So your reality is not always like it seems. No, you are somebody of a high rank. You are an important person. You are a person of value. For some people, this is going to be difficult to accept, but I tell you, this is the beginning of it. This is really the beginning, because if you put yourself down, or if you let people put you down, it's going to be very difficult for you to see yourself as important. And how are you going to make progress in life, to succeed, if you don't see who you really are? I am not talking about your circumstances. I am talking about who you really are in the eyes of God. So align with that. Accept His hand as the Almighty, as your Creator, as the one who has a plan for you, a plan to give you hope. So this is the first part. A real lady knows that she's a lady, accepts that she's a lady. She knows that she's a noble woman. She doesn't fake it. She knows it in her heart, and she accepts it in her heart. And she's going to act and do everything according to that. Now, let's get to the attitude. A real noble woman. I repeat, it is not about the title. You can have the title, you may not have it, you might have it one day, you never know. But a real lady is gentle. It's somebody who is gentle, somebody who is peaceful, somebody who is quiet. A lady, a noble woman is not loud. She's not loud. She can walk in silence. She can walk in silence. She's very discreet, quiet. And I will add something. She has love in her. She loves. The first characteristic of love, according to the Bible, my guide in life, is patience. I often tell myself that if I can start with that first characteristic of love, love is patient. For me, I've done more than 80% of it. 80% of it for me. So when you have that first characteristic of love, that is patience, you have done already a lot, because we live in a world that is so impatient, where everybody wants everything quickly, fast, or they're unhappy. Patience has lost its value, and most people do not exercise it. So if you want to become a noble woman, you can. Really, you can. That is why I was intentional in using the word studying. I said today we are studying. Yes, become a student of your own character, a student of your own identity. Become a student and your life will change. So we need to study what it is like to be and to become a noble woman, someone of high rank and someone of value. I said first, accept it. Second, be patient, be quiet, be discreet, move in silence, and love people, be generous. I do not care how high you are in society, in this social ranking. I do not care how much you have in assets. If a woman or a person is mean, stingy, and has no generosity, I do not see that person as a noble person. I do not see that person as a lady. Not at all. For me, and I think in the books of the 19th century, you could read that a noble lady was someone who would do good to people around her, who would not gossip about people. It was not deemed to be ladylike to gossip or to be mean. People were even ashamed if they were mean to people, especially if they were mean to people who were considered to be lower than them in the social ranking. I remember the book of Jane Austen, Emma the Matchmaker. There was a passage where she is very mean to one of the characters, and she has to apologize. And her friend, that will later become her husband, her friend at the time really disapproves of her, and really he reprimands her for the way she was mean to another woman who was lower in social ranking as her. So if you want to become a lady, I know there's a lot of resources, but I believe what you are inside, your real identity, is what makes you a good woman, a noble woman, a lady, somebody every man respects, somebody everybody respects. You attract respect. and you don't attract respect according to the, let's say, the price of what you wear or the car or the house. No, you can add to that a good attitude, somebody who is patient, somebody who is loving, caring, who is faithful, who is gentle, who has self-control. As a lady, you need to be disciplined and to have self-control. But I don't want you to see that as a burden, because we are all working on that. Some people have the grace to be born in that, and they've been taught these things since their childhood. Some other have the desire in them because they are called to that. So they have to study that. They have to look for the resources and becoming. I hope this has helped you. And as I said, you can become a lady. You already are a lady. Study, work on yourself, and you will make progress. You will improve your character. Your attitude can and will improve. Be blessed, stay blessed, and be a blessing around you. Bye-bye.